Hey, it's not Erica, and welcome to another vlog. My boyfriend Alex and I have been long distance for the past 5.5 years, so we try to visit each other as often as we can. It had been about a month since our last trip together, so my boyfriend flew over to hang out during the long 4th of July weekend. We are both big foodies, so the first thing on the agenda whenever we pick each other up from the airport is always food, and we always plan our trips around food as well. Most of the time, we'll have some kind of vacation or event we plan our get togethers around, but it's nice to just have some chill homebody trips once in a while with no big plans like this one. Growing up, my family did not eat out often, and on the rare occasion that we did, it was usually McDonald's or some other fast food, which is very different from how Alex grew up. Ever since we met in college, he has been slowly creating a foodie fiend out of me, and it has been so much fun experiencing new foods together throughout the years. My blood work says otherwise, though. My cats are very cautious about strangers in the house, but surprisingly, they recognized my boyfriend after only about one visit, and now they're always really happy to see him after a couple of sniffs.
Not the water break. Jazz. She wants a piece so bad. Oh, she's standing up for a piece. Oh no! Look at her hands. Oh no! I'm sorry, guys. You can't eat garlic. You can't have garlic. It's bad for you.
One of my favorite things about living in a house by myself is that I can sing as loudly as I want, whenever I want, without worrying about bothering neighbors. And Alex and I love a bit of karaoke, so we always have to squeeze in some home karaoke whenever he visits.
추억이 반가워 날 부르는
겨우 내게 되려고 아팠던 걸까 쌓이는 하루만큼 더 벌어져 늦게 다니지 좀마 술은 멀리 좀 해봐 10살짜리 애처럼 말을 안 듣니
정말 웃음만 나와 누구들 보고 아이라 하는지 정말 웃음만 나와
정말 혼돈의 끝은 어딜까 절망 행복의 밑일까 지금 말을 해라 나
My boyfriend has really gotten into cooking recently since living on his own and loves cooking at my house because my kitchen is stocked with cookware that I'm too lazy to use. So I've been enjoying his home cooked meals whenever we get together. A favorite activity of mine is post-dinner walkies in the neighborhood to digest and enjoy the sunset, and maybe if we're lucky, encounter a local kitty. If you've seen my previous homebody vlog, which you probably haven't, you may be familiar with my endless battle against the weeds in my backyard. Well, this summer brought with it the worst invasion of weeds thus far, so I was very grateful that Alex was willing to spend some time during the trip helping me with the cleanup. I had done about half of it on my own the week prior and was bedridden for a day, so we tackled the other half together. It got way too hot after about 2 hours though, so we had to stop before finishing this little alleyway, but I think we made really good progress.
What do you want? What do you want? Ow! She bit my finger. Charlie bit my finger. Ah! I'm scared. I don't know. But I think I just have to drop it. Ah! Oh, Lillia's too slow. I have to give it separately to Lillia. Move, Yuumi. Oops. It fell on her. It kind of reminds me like Lucky Charm marshmallow.
당연한 맛.
This day was the 4th of July, so we cooked up a proper American meal to celebrate. Or rather, I let Alex cook for us while I had my drinky drink and watched.
Thank you, ma'am.
The people in my neighborhood love their fireworks, so we basically got a proper show just from my backyard without needing to go anywhere. We were a little too scared to get real fireworks, but we got a few sparklers and such.
Where did it go?
I've gotten my hand burned a few times before from fireworks, so I was extra cautious this year.
Yay!
The next morning, we woke up bright and early to drive up to the Bay Area for a short weekend getaway. Growing up in LA, I definitely took the abundance of Asian food and culture for granted. Now I've been living in the Central Valley for almost 6 years now, and while it is full of a rich culture of its own, the Asian representation is unfortunately still very lacking here. But I've had the opportunity to explore the Bay Area, which is only about 2 hours away over the past couple of years, to experience its unique culture and get my Asian food fix as well.
I think
Maybe it's just the oat milk too.
That peach?
Peach.
That's what it was.
For our lodgings, we stayed at the lovely Shashi Hotel in Mountain View. I had stayed here by myself before for a Porter Robinson concert because it's very close to the Shoreline Amphitheater. And I remember FaceTiming Alex and showing him how nice the place was, so I was really happy that he was able to come experience it for himself with me. We had some time to kill before our dinner plans, so we decided to get some steps in at Santana Row and the Westfield Mall. I've been reading and watching One Piece for over a decade now, and I finally got Alex hooked on it recently, and I've been rewatching it with him. So we had One Piece on our minds, and it was so fun seeing so much merch everywhere together.
Well, I kind of like this one.
For dinner, we met up with our good friend for an early 30th birthday dinner at this Ethiopian restaurant per his request. In true Bay Area fashion, apparently this place is Mark Zuckerberg and Larry Page approved. The only time Alex and I had tried Ethiopian cuisine before was at this food hall in Chicago, and it honestly was not very enjoyable, so we were a little skeptical, but I'm so glad we gave it another try here. This place was definitely more traditional and legit, and we had such a good meal. After checking out of the hotel the next day, we headed over to this patisserie that had been saved on my Google Maps for quite a while, Alexander's Patisserie. Everything looked so good here, and I wanted to try one of each of everything so bad, but I had to quell my greed and picked the most popular items as recommended by the worker. While we did go up to the bay for food and to see our friend, our main motive was actually to go get some tattoos. More importantly, for my boyfriend to get his first tattoo. He had been wanting one for a while, but was being really indecisive about what he wanted, but he finally bit the bullet and made an appointment for this trip. And I'm always wanting more tattoos, so I decided to tag along and get something just for fun too. Our artist was so nice and chill, and we are both so happy with our tats.
Yay! That's yours. Yay!
So, Alex had been getting some mild cold symptoms throughout the weekend, but as usual, recovered after like a day. But the night after we got back from the bay, I felt a little tickle in my throat, and of course, I was feeling terrible the next day. And whenever I get sick, I'm always dying for at least a week. So I ended up having to call in sick and brought it at home. Usually, when I'm sick by myself, I just end up lying in bed and ordering takeout, so it was nice to have my boyfriend around to cook for me and do some chores around the house while I was dying on the couch.
Thank you.
Sorry for getting you sick.
Luckily, I was feeling a lot better by our last evening before Alex left, so I dragged myself off the couch to make myself presentable for a final dinner out.
Cheeseburger with grilled O, animal fry, vanilla shake.
The spread.
You cannot forget.
It was really nice having a little simple week together, just running errands and lounging around at home together for once. I think it's important to have trips like this when you're in a long distance relationship because real life isn't just vacations and travel. And I felt very pampered and taken care of this week despite being sick, so I was very thankful. And that's it for this vlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!